Globanitter, my name is Caroline and welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to show you everything I made during my leave, and I really wanted to do this video from my house, but I ran out of time and I will explain to you why later. So instead, this is my first layover of the month. I am in Bangkok in a hotel and I'm not going to go yarn shopping today because I want to have a relaxing stay. I'm just going to chill and make this video. So the big project I'm working on right now is, of course, the skiulator pullover sweater for my husband. And I've made almost finished one sleeve. I just have to knit a little bit more and then make the ribbing. And the second sleeve is quite fast to knit because it's size 5 needle. And I did, don't know if you see, an Italian bind off for the bottom, which is a bit stretchy. And I think it's perfect for the bottom of a sweater. And I am so thrilled with the result, I cannot tell you. I've also done another swatch with the yarn from the Unruly Stitch near Boston. This is the phosphorescent yarn. So I did a swatch in 4mm and a swatch in 4.5mm, and I think I will go with the 4.5. The gauge is better. And so I cannot wait to cast on this sweater. I have also made a tiny scarf for my dog Jack, who has panic attacks, because I've noticed when I put my shawl around him, he calms down quicker. So now he has it's called a tiny Kerchiefs. The pattern is from Steven West, and I got it for free because I get his newsletter, and once in a while he gives gifts like this, and I was able to choose one pattern I wanted to download for free, and that's the pattern I choose. And during my commuting flight between Mexico, Los Angeles and Incheon, I've been working on my Sunday collar by PetiteKnit. I think it's like this. I will tell you the truth, I didn't swatch, so I hope it's okay. I was knitting the bigger version and I'm thinking, oops, maybe it's too small. I don't know, let's see. I still have, I think, 4 centimeters to knit. The edge is in double knitting and I've made a few mistakes. It's not great. It's the first time I do this technique. I use this technique and you do have to concentrate a little bit. But yeah, it's a nice little project. I've also kept working on my new Musselbro hat, and I think I've almost reached the decrease, but I need to sit down and make some decision about the length and where I want the color to change in the hat, you know, when I reverse it. So I need to sit down and think about it a little bit before I continue. And during the week, I also went to visit my local yarn store, which is Katia San Jose in Metepec. And of course, they had beautiful yarn, new yarns, and I couldn't help but buy some yarn. I don't have it with me because, you know, I'm limited with the space I can take. But I already swatched. I will show you a picture of the swatch I made, and it's so soft. I can't remember the name of the color. Ingenua. I will put all the reference in the description. It's by Katia Yarn, and oh my god, this yarn is so soft, I cannot believe it. And I washed it to make the swatch, and it does lose a little bit of its fluffiness, but it's so soft, it's amazing. And this time, because I had 2 Fridays at home, which was great, I was able to join my knitting group twice, and on the second Friday, after the group knitting, we went to a place where they sell tacos. It's a posh restaurant in Chapultepec, Lomas de Chapultepec in Mexico. And oh my god, the tacos. I'm not a big fan of tacos. I don't like meat that much. I do eat meat, but I don't like it that much. And no, I was full until the next day. It was so nice. And we started with sopa de fideo, which was recommended by one of the women from the knitting group. And then we had various tacos, and at the end, the cherry on the cake, if I can say so, was the pastel de tres leches. If you know, you know. And yeah, I nearly got kicked out of my knitting group because I turned up with a top in crochet. And then, to add insult to injury, I asked one of the ladies if she had done a swatch before she started knitting, because she was saying, oh my God, I started knitting and it was so big, I had to forget everything and start again, and now I'm not sure, blah, 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 blah. And I said, sorry to interrupt, but did you make a swatch? And did you wash the swatch to see if it expands after you wash it or not? He was, Caroline, stop it, you're going to get kicked out. So that was my holiday, but it was not bad. I did a lot of relaxing, and the reason why I couldn't make this video from home is because Lola is very attached to me. She's always by my side. It's my black and white dog rescued from Valle de Bravo. And she doesn't like that we adopted Millie, that we rescued Millie. Millie is the injured dog, and she attacked her twice while we were there. And of course I get the blame because Lola is jealous of me. So we're working on it. Luckily Maiccu was able to do an emergency reading for her, and she explained to her that there's enough space for everybody, that nothing's bad's going to happen to her. And she explained to me that for Lola, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad attention when I scream at her because she's attacking Millie. As far as she's concerned, she's getting attention. So she told me when I come back home to spend more time one-on-one with her, to go on walk just with her, to take her with me when I go places, and hopefully it will fix it. Also, the trainer is going to work with me and her when I come back, and I hope we can fix the behavior. I'm sure we can. I understand more cats because I've always been a cat lady until I got married. So dogs, I didn't do so much research. I rely on my husband to know because he's had dogs most of his adult life. But let's see. So that's why I was busy. I had to take Millie to the vet, and we had to do various errands as well. And we also took Aga, my eldest cat, who's 12 now, because the housekeeper was concerned that she was drinking a lot. Luckily, the blood test results came back really good. There's nothing wrong with her, so we're going to keep monitoring her, and hopefully she's fine. But you know, I always feel bad because I feed her food from Petco. And I know it's not the best food, and I know I should probably cook my own food. The dogs, we have a company that brings the food for them. It's frozen, and we give them nice food, and it shows they're healthy. But for the cats, I haven't found such a company. If you're Mexican and you know a company that makes like healthy food for cats, please let me know, because I'm desperate for my cats. And that's it. So now I'm in Bangkok. It's a short layover. We arrived at the hotel at 1 a.m. I think, and our pickup time is 20 to 30, so it's about 21 hours in the hotel. I had a short sleep, I had breakfast, I exercised a little bit, and now I'm going to get some sun in the pool. Last time I was here it was raining, but today it is sunny, and of course it's sunny but it's hot, so I don't know how long I'm going to last. But I've also booked myself for a massage, and they have crew discount in the hotel, so it's worth it. It's really worth it. And so hopefully after my massage I can have a nap, go to work, night flight back to Korea, Incheon. I think it was 5.5 hours to come here, so maybe 5 hours. It should be a short flight. Still, night flight is a bit more tougher, but I'm still on Mexican time, so no problem. My roster for next month, because February is a very short month. I'm only working 12 days. Happy days. So I have this Bangkok, and the day after I come back to Incheon, I go to Milan. So you can expect a review of yarn shop from Milan. I already have one in mind, but let's see what happens. Because also it's the beginning of the Olympic Games, so I hope it's not too busy. Milan, and then Vienna. And Vienna, I've already made a video about Vienna. So let's see if I can find another store, or I might go back to the one I went to because it was so nice and it's in the city center. So let's see. Keep watching. Keep knitting, keep watching. I'm not sure I'm going to do much knitting today. I'm going to go get a little bit of vitamin D by the pool. But I will see you next week from Milan. Have a fantastic week. Keep knitting. See you soon. Bye bye. Mwah.